Hey there, Jay Johnson, windowpurchase.com. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're on my YouTube channel, you can go to windowpurchase.com and find a whole list of videos that have them in a sequence that you can follow, so you're not wasting time looking all over YouTube for random videos, and you can manage your time more efficiently. And if you want to know about my background, there's an introductory video and the 3 books I've published and stuff like that. So the video I want to do today is on the top 5 questions that clients typically ask me if I'm sitting with them in person, or if they hire me for consulting over the phone from anywhere in the country, and sometimes even outside the country. So one of them is noise. If you're getting new windows, don't assume they're going to make the noise level any less. If you're going for noise reduction, I would at minimum look for triple pane. A triple pane typically will block out about 40% more noise than double pane, depending on how the glass package is put together. But laminated glass, which is also known as a security glass or used in hurricane-prone areas, that laminated glass, even though it's double pane, typically blocks out about 80% more noise than double pane that's not laminated, and typically 40% more noise than even triple pane, because of the lamination process that really acoustically reduces the sound. And you can find that under my video under STC ratings for sound transmission classification, and that is based on logarithmic, not linear, so they measure the sound frequencies like earthquakes. So small changes in ratings have large effects on performance. So that's one of the things you can do about sound. The next one is efficiency. Efficiency is a loaded question. There's many different ratings to get for energy efficiency. Energy efficiency is assumed, but not always there, or not as much as you think. Or you're assuming that the new window you get is going to be much, much more efficient than the window you're getting rid of. I will only agree with that if you're going away from single pane glass to double pane or triple pane. If you're going from double pane to double pane, I will argue that point quite a bit. And I will bring facts to the table to argue with versus your opinion. So for efficiency, if it's winter, temperatures, cold, I would want to know the U factor. I'm not going to go to what a U factor is. You can watch the video on that. But I can tell you that the U factor is very much a winter temperature thing. And the lower the number, the more energy efficient the whole window is. So you want a low U factor, not a high, for cold weather. And the lower the number, the more efficient it is. And keep in mind that that's measuring heat transference through not just the glass, but also the frame. They take the frame into account. So that's what I would do for efficiency. If it's summer, I would definitely want to know the solar heat gain. I would want to know how that glass is going to perform on knocking down that heat from coming into the room and making it hot enough to do hot yoga, or fading all my carpets and stuff like that. For durability, durability equals longevity. That is many different videos, because many different types of components and different types of ingredients and different types of construction, aka engineering, goes into different windows and doors. The ones that are built with better materials are made to last longer and look better for much longer, and typically come with better warranties, because they know the parts of the components or the finish or whatever is not going to deteriorate either at all or as fast. So durability and longevity is one part of the equation. Then the performance ratings are another part of the equation. They should not be intertwined. Another one would be security. Different styles of windows offer more security than other style of windows. But with that being said, any window that has glass in it, it can easily be broken. Don't fall into a sense of security where tempered glass is for security. Tempered glass is for safety, not security. If you break tempered glass, it breaks into hundreds or thousands of little pieces, therefore reducing the chance of you cutting yourself or severing an artery. Laminated glass, which I just talked about in this video for sound reduction, also offers you a real level of security because it takes repeated pounding, and even though the glass may break, it stays in, it doesn't fall apart. It doesn't break into lots of little pieces. And it's also used very prevalently in hurricane-prone areas for flying debris. Will actually stop and catch most flying debris. So if you're looking for noise reduction, laminated glass gives you a very big noise reduction, but it also gives you a real level of security, because you can't just hit the glass once or twice and it just falls out of the window. And then another one would be style. A lot of clients assume that if they have a certain style of window now, like maybe it's a double hung that goes up and down, and they assume they have to stay with that style again. They may be able to switch the casements that crank out, or awning windows that crank up from the bottom, or a tilt and turn that actually swings in or tilts in from the top. They may be able to switch to a different style of window. Don't assume you have to buy the same style you're getting rid of. That's not true in many cases. Where it is true in some cases is if you have association rules or a homeowner's place that says, no, you got to put exactly in what you're getting rid of. You cannot change the style, or you cannot change the color. The other thing is, if you watch my recent video on egress, you may not be able to change the style in the bedrooms unless the new window going in does either not shrink the clear opening, or you're putting in the same style window they're getting rid of, and that's what the village allows. Some villages say you can replace like with like. Some villages say you cannot shrink the clear opening. Some villages say that the new window must meet egress, even if the current window doesn't. So all I'm saying is, so many of my clients assume they have to replace with exactly the configuration or the style that they have, and many times you don't, depending on how many rules are enforced by your village or your local association. So those are the 5 most common questions I get asked. I guess another one might be fading inside. You know, they're tired of their carpet, their wood floors, their couch from fading from the sun. That is your UV blockage number. And a company coming in, I hate the heat lamp demonstration. I think video 65 is on heat lamps and why I don't like them. It's kind of a dog and pony show. They should be able to give you a pretty firm number on what the fade protection is through that glass, like 97% fade protection or 99% fade protection. You need to get a specific number on that if you're really worried about fading, because there's a big difference between a window that might filter out 77% of damaging UV rays, ultraviolet rays, versus another company that's offering you a 97% fade protection or fade reduction. Anyway, I hope that helps. I'm trying to keep the videos shorter as I go on. And my name's Jay Johnson, windowpurchase.com. Pick up a copy of my book. You might find it helpful. It has very specific questions in it to help you navigate this field. And if you need anything beyond that, you can always call me or email me for consulting services. Thank you so much.